Om. Om. Om Sahanavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpatyadi Hetave Tavattre Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayan Namaha. Om Nigamakalpataror Gaditam Phalam Sukhamukadamrutadrava Samyutam Vivada Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvivavukaha Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Yonta Pravishya Mama Vachamimam Prasuptam Sanjeevayatyagra Shakti Dharaswadamna Anyansha Hastacharana Shravana Tvagadin Pranan नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणाचार्येभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः समस्त गुरुणां देवतानाम् अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सिद्ध्यर्थं रामायण भागवत पुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवत दर्शन प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म से वैदिक संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण व्याप्त्यर्थं समस्त सनातन धर्म साधकानां भक्तानां सेवकानां उपासकानां समस्त संस्थापकानां विघ्न शत्रु निवारण द्वारा शक्ति साधना संपत्ति अवाप्ति द्वारा दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशम स्कंदस्य पारायणं द्वादश स्कंदस्य अध्ययनं सर्वे करिष्यामहे आदौ पारायणं. Let us chant from the verse number 24 of chapter 30, 10th skanda for our parayanam. In this we will see they will trace Bhagavan's charana chihna. After some distance they see two pairs, one male, female. Then they understand Krishna has gone with someone. Then after some more searching in same direction, different way the footprints they see and they make their own imagination. After some time they will see that Gopika who has come returned because she also felt arrogant like all of them. Bhagavan left her also and disappeared. She tells all that. So that one simple episode only is given in Bhagavat Mahapurana. Her name also is not given. Only one word comes, Anaya Radhitaha. Anaya Aradhita means by him she was loved or by her he was loved. Only this much. There is no name given, nothing in Bhagavata. But then in other Purana, all places, they bring that character Radhika and so much of Radha Krishna, Paranaya Leelas, they so much they tell. But in our this Bhagavatam, we don't see only one word Anaya Aradhitaha, and in that Rasa Krida Savaya, they both go that their footprints by that the Gopikas trace. And she comes back and tells, he left me also. In this way, they go to very many places. They search, they can't find. It becomes too late in night. They come near to the Yamuna river's banks and then they do the Gopika Geetam. That will be the next chapter. One of the most famous portion of all the Bhakti literature. After that, Bhagavan will come. This is how in the Rasa Panchadhyayi, outwardly this is the story, but inwardly it is the play between Bhagavan and Bhakta. Whenever Bhakta is in the Sharanagati mood, Bhagavan comes closer. Whenever the Bhakta neglects Bhagavan, becomes egoistic, Bhagavan says, I will go. When the Bhagavan goes, this Bhakta is searching for Bhagavan is equal to searching for happiness everywhere, but he will not find. So only through bhakti, Bhagavad Prapti, only through Bhagavad Prapti, Anandam and Mukti. This has to be very clearly understood in spiritual Shastra. Okay, let us start. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavata Mahapuranam Parayanam Dashamaskandaha Purvardaha Athatrimshodhyayaha Sri Shuka Uvacha 24 onwards. Evam Krishnam Prachamana Vrindavanalatastaroon Vyachakshatavanodeshe Padani Paramatmanah Padani Vyaktametani Nandasunor Lakshante hi dhvajambhoja vajrankushayavadibihi taihi staihi padaistat padavim anvichantyograto balaha vadvaha padai supruktani विलोक्यार्ताः समब्रुवन् कस्याः पदानि चैतानि यातायानन्दसूनुना हंसन्यस्तप्रकोष्ठायाः करेणोः करिणा यथा अनयाराधितो नूनं भगवान् हरिरीश्वरः यन्नो विहाय गोविन्दः प्रीतो यामनयत् रहः धन्या अहो अमी आल्यः गोविन्दाङ्घ्र्यब्जरेणवः यान् ब्रह्मेशौ रमादेवी दधुर्मूर्ध्न्यघनुत्तये तस्या अमूनि नः क्षोभं कुर्वन्त्युच्चैः पदानि यतो एकापहृत्य गोपीनां रहो भुङ्क्तेच्युताधरं न लक्ष्यन्ते पदान्यत्र तस्या नूनं तृणाङ्कुरैः खिद्यत् सुजाताङ्घ्रितलाम् उन्निन्ये प्रेयसीं प्रियः इमान्यधिकमग्नानि पदानि वहतो वधूम गोप्याः पश्यत कृष्णस्य भाराक्रान्तस्य कामिनः अत्रावरोपिता कान्ता पुष्पहेतोर्महात्मना अत्र प्रसूनावचयः प्रियार्थे प्रेयसा कृतः प्रपदाक्रमणे एते पश्यता सकले पदे केशप्रसाधनं त्वत्र कामिन्याः कामिना कृतं तानि चूडयता कान्ताम् उपविष्टमिह ध्रुवं रेमे तया चात्मरतः आत्मा रामोऽप्यखण्डितः कामिनां दर्शयन् दैन्यं स्त्रीणां चैव दुरात्मताम् इति एवं दर्शयन्त्यस्ताः शेरुर्गोप्यो विचेतसः यां गोपीम् अनयत् कृष्णः विहायान्याः स्त्रियो वने सा च मेने तदात्मानं वरिष्ठं सर्वयोषितां हित्वा गोपीः कामयान मामसौ भजते प्रियः ततो गत्वा वनोद्देशं दृप्ता केशवमब्रवीत् न पारयेऽहं चलितुं नयमां यत्र ते मनः एवमुक्तः प्रियाम् आह स्कन्ध आरुह्यताम् इति ततश्चान्तर्दधे कृष्णः सावधूरन्वतप्यत हानाथरमणप्रेष्ठ क्वासि क्वासि महाभुज दास्यास्ते कृपणायामे सखे दर्शय सन्निधिम् अन्विच्छन्त्यो भगवतः मार्गं गोप्यो विदूरतः ददृशुः प्रियविश्लेष मोहितां दुःखितां सखीं तया कथितमाकर्ण्य मानप्राप्तिं च माधवात् अवमानं च दौरात्म्यात् विस्मयं परमं ययुः ततो विशन्वनं चन्द्र ज्योत्स्ना यावत् विभाव्यते तमः प्रविष्टमालक्ष्य ततो निववृतुः स्त्रियः तन्मनस्कास्तदालापाः तद्विचेष्टास्तदात्मिकाः तद्गुणानेव गायन्त्यः नात्मागाराणि सस्मरुः पुनः पुरिनमागत्य काळिन्द्याः कृष्णभावनाः समवेता जगुः कृष्णं तदागमनकाङ्क्षिताः इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे पूर्वार्धे रासक्रीडायां कृष्णान्वेषणं नाम त्रिंशोऽध्यायः ओम शांति शांति शांति. Is all a beautiful play of Bhagavan and Bhakta. So when we have so much love, devotion is available, when we become some extroverted, egoistic, it disappears. So having played this play for some time, the true Bhakta understands that in Bhagavan only there is Anandam, therefore let me worship and stay only with Bhagavan. It is my choice that I go from Bhagavan away and become prey to this Maya. Again, it is my choice. Mamevaya prapadyante, that Maya metam taranti. So you and I also finally have to come to this understanding. Day in and day out, let us execute our choice of being with Bhagavan only through our sadhana. The more stronger this choice becomes, and we try to execute that with our prayatna, with whatever capacities we have, from there he also is seeing, he blesses us. Conversely, if we go away from him for any reason, then he also goes away. we will miss him then. And always remember, without Bhagavad Bhakti, Bhagavad Datta Jnanam, Bhagavad Charanagati, with all the Bhautika Vishayas around with us in the world, we can never be at peace or ease or happiness. May this be very soon realized by us, and may we get out of any nonsense, clutches of worldliness, get into Bhagavan's Charana with Bhakti. That should be our job. Now all this, now it will explain, it will take 1 hour. See, Evam Krishnam Vrichamanaha, in this way asking all the trees about Krishna, Vrindavan Latas Tarun, पूछ रहे थे विचक्षण वनोद्देशे पदानि परमात् देशादि चरण चिह्न भगवान पदानि व्यक्तमेतानि नंद सुनो very clearly known that these are all of the Nandaputra Krishna only. Why? Lakshante Dhvaja Amboja Vajra Ankusha Yava. So Dhvaja, Kamala, then Vajra, Aida, Ankusha, these are all there at the feet of Bhagavan. Wherever he walks, those chihnas used to be there. We'll see little later. Even when Akruraji comes, the Vajra, Dhvaja, Ankusha, Yava Yukta, chihna of Bhagavan's Charana on that Renu or the Reta he sees. Akrura, he just, in that only, he just puts himself, does pranam, asks Bhagavan, all that. So they know it is Krishna. Then they were Tai Padai Tat Padavim Anvinchandya, searching him through this, following those footprints. So when they went ahead, they saw another pair of footprints there. Vadvaha Padai Supruktani, so close to Krishna's Charanapada. Vilokya Artaha, obviously women they are. Artaha Samabruvan. For some time they felt that Arti are jealousy. Kasyapadani Jayetani, whose feet are these? Yataya Nanda Sununa, lucky enough that she could go with Nanda Sunu. Then Amsehan Nyasta Prakoshtaya, by the footprints and with their own imagination. Shabda Jnananupati, Vastu Shunyo Vikalpaha. I think she has put her hands on Krishna or Krishna put her hands on him, her. Then Kareno Karinayata, like male, female elephant, they are going, but who is she? They didn't know. Then Anarya Aradita Nunam, I think she has given more Aradhana Prema to him. Bhagavan Harishwara Vigavacha Yat Nahavihaya, leaving us Govinda Krishna, Preetaha, so much happy was Yam Anet Raha, along with her, secretly he went. Dhanya ho Ami Alyaha. So they talk about all the Branga Ityadi. Govinda Angri Abjarenamaha, that they taking Bhagavan Krishna as a lotus, they go and touch it. Yan Brahmesho Ramadevi Dadhur Murtni Aganute, that dust of feet of a Lord only put on the head by Brahma, Shiva and Lakshmi Adi to get freed from any of the avidya jnanam. So, Tasyaha Amuni Nahak Shobham Kurvanti. These footprints are doing Shobha to us, not of Krishna. They are searching Krishna with the help of them, but the other Charana Chihna of the other Gopika. Uchchai Padaniyat Ya Eka Apaharutya Gopinam Raha Bhunkte Achyutadharam. So, this Uchchai Padani, na Lakshante Padani Atra. So, one place they see only the front portion of Krishna, Pada Chihna. So, you understand, this is a place where he might be plucking flowers or any of the fruits for her. Another place, na Lakshante Padani Atra Tasya. Other place, her footprint are not seen. So, they think, Nunam Trunankurai Kidyat Sujata Angri Talam Unninye. She might have asked Krishna, मैं थक गई हूँ कांटे बेटे हैं तो मुझे उठा लो. Then he might have carried her. So all these are, though look to be a prema pranaya gatha prayasi and priya, actually these are all the bhakta. When the more he surrenders to Bhagavan, the more he takes us. He lifts us also. I told you one day that story of that person looked back in his life. Everywhere he saw two pairs of footprints, one his and other gone. Some places only one footprints. That were the difficult moments in his life. He asked Krishna or Bhagavan, why did you leave me when I was in difficulty? Then Bhagavan's reply was, my dear friend, I never left you. That pair of footprints which you are seeing are not yours, they are mine. I was carrying you at that time. See, this is the thing. If this one thing is understood, we can never be without our bhakti to God. We bring all troubles, difficulties. Bhagavan only lifts us and takes us across all problems. Wonderful. So he might have carried her. Then, Imani Adhikam Agnani Padani Vahato Vadhum. And that is how these feet of footprints are more deep in that sand or land, because he is carrying the heavy load of that, whoever she was. Then Gopya Pashyata Krishnasya Bharakrantasya Kaminaha. See, do you see that footprints which are not like the same? They say whenever into a city or any village, the tiger comes, then uske pag ko dekhte hain. The jaw or the paws, whatever you call, footprints of the tiger, and observe kis taraf gaya ho. These also very keen. Gopikas watching. So the earlier footprints were two, and this one is one, and this is heavily deep. So definitely must have lifted her. So then this is the other place. Atrava aropita kanta pushpahetor mahatmana. So, for getting the flowers, he must have put her down there in this place. Then, atra prasuna vachayaha priyarte prayasa kritaha. So, some of the flowers, they are fallen there. That means here is the place where he might have plucked flowers and gave her. Then, prapada akramane ete pashyata asakale pade. So, these padas also you can see not in a correct balanced way. So, he was carrying her like that. Then, Kresha prasadanam tatra. This is the place it seems he might have done Kesha prasadanam. Hair styling her. Krutam Tani Chudayata Kantam Upishtam Hedrutam. When he was doing that, she must be seated there. ऐसे कोई बाल गिरे हुए होंगे. Is it ना? Every day they do that, whatever you call jata, कुछ तो गिर ही जाते हैं, बाल बाल बच जाते हैं आखिर में. So they might have seen, here is a place, she is lucky that he had done that to her. Then Remesh Tayacha Atmanatha, he must be happy with her. Atma Rama happy, Akhandita, he is a Atma Rama. Still he was playing with her. Kaminam Darshanam Dainyam. And then Strinam Cheva Duratmata. Both he is showing the dainyam of Kami Purusha and Duratmata of the Stri. These are very subtle things. We will not go into those details. Samajhdar ko ishara kafi. Then, iti evam darshayante taha. In that way, looking at feet and all, cherur gopya vichetasaha. And then they are tired, they are going at it. In the same meantime, what happened? Yam gopim anayat Krishna vihaya anya striyone. That discussion, camera shifted to there. That gopi with whom Krishna went, leaving all of them. What happened? Sacha mene tad atmanam varishtam sarvayoshitam. She also thought, I am best among all the gopikas. Then hitva gopi, leaving all others, kamayana, and with his love for me, mam asaujo bhajate priyaha. He only came with me. So I am so lucky, so great. Is it not? Ego. कभी भी है ना, ईश्वर से अभिमान देशित्वाद दैन्य प्रेतवाच्छ. जहाँ जहाँ अभिमान है वे जीव को भगवान से ले आते. Never ever have any abhiman. Today we are talking to the children in Gita. What is that shloka? So, that shloka is about Bhagavan Krishna telling योग युक्तों के बाद नैव किंचित करोमीति युक्तो मन्येत तत्त्ववित् पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन् अश्नन् गच्छन् स्वपन् श्वसन् प्रलपन् विसृजन् गृह्णन् उन्मिषन् निमिषन् अपि इन्द्रियाणि इन्द्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते इति धारयन् ब्रह्मण्यादाय कर्मणि. We are talking that let the doership be dropped while doing everything. And the only impurity in individual personality is that doership, the ego. We are only instruments in the hands of Lord. He gave us chance. He has chosen. The Chidavasa in us is also is He. The Manabuddhi, the Upadhi for them is He. The enlivener of this Manabuddhi for doing their particular functions of Vicharana and Bhavana also is given by Him. The Karmendriya, Jnanendriya, everything are blessed by Him. Indriyani Manobuddhi Rasya Adhishthana Uchyate. Sorry, in this Gita, third chapter. But morning, Vishnu Sahasranam में भगवान says again, इंद्रियाणि मनोबुद्धि सत्वम तेजो बलम धृति वासुदेवात्मकानि आहु क्षेत्रम क्षेत्रज्ञमेव च. When everything is He is the doer, where are we doers? Just feel happy, humble that He has chosen us as His instrument. That humbleness is the one which is the real purity. Therefore, the ego is the most important impurity. An impure person never have peace. Peaceless person can never be happy. So for purity, peace, happiness through dropping the doership while doing everything. When the doership is dropped, then only enjoyership goes away. Then only for spiritual seekers, new vasanas are not formed. Existing vasanas go away. Mind becomes calm and quiet. In that calm and quiet and subtle mind, the truth reveals itself. Very nicely we talked. Nice talk it is. Every day I tell children the same shloka. This is how it is for the sadhakas. This is how it is for you and I for succeeding in the life. Both I tell. Almost 124 days over. Talks are over and fifth chapter we are. Here also, when she felt so arrogant, this one Gopika with which Bhagavan went with whom Tato Gatva Vanodesham Drupta. After going some distance, she became Darpa Yukta, pride. Kesham Abravit. She said, Ki na pari ham chalitum. I can't put even one step also. Naimam, take me yatrate manaha, somewhere where you want. Eva Muktaha Priyamaha. He felt not love in that, but arrogance only. Skanda Arohita. Then he said, चल चढ़ जा फिर कंधे पे मैं ले जाऊंगा. He said like that, but before she climbs or all that, tatacha antardade Krishna. He has disappeared from her also. Antardhan ho gaya. Sa vadu anvatapyata. Then she also felt so much tapa, dukha. Then ha natha, ha ramana. अब होगा जाने के बाद रोक के क्या फायदा. Hey Preshta, oh Lord, oh Ramana, oh Preshta, Kwasi Kwasi, where are you? Mahabhuja, big shoulder, Dasya hati कृपणया में सखे. I'm your dasi, मैं कृपण हूँ, तुम्हारा सखा हूँ, आप मेरे सखा हो. दर्शे सनिधिम, please come near, don't go away. आप गए कहाँ आएंगे भगवान? चले गए वो. Anvichantyo Bhagavatam Argam. These gopis were going this way towards that direction only, seeing the footprints. He was coming back because गायब हो गए भगवान. Then क्या हुआ गोप्या विदुरतः ददृशु they saw this girl, this lady, प्रिय विश्लेष मोहिताम दुखिताम सखीम. So much dukhi she was in dukha, priya vishlesha mohita. She was such a delusion. Lord Krishna left her, gone away. Taya khatam akarne. Then all discussion they had, she told. Then I also became arrogant to mana praptim cha madhavat. I had mana prapti, then madhavat avmanam. Then I did avmana to him that you carry me. Then he felt that avmana, he went away. Then dauratmyat, this my duratmata, that I just took him for granted. She just went away. When she told honestly, Vismam Yam Paramam Yehu, they also felt very ascharya. So that shows not that Bhagavan goes away from one, goes near to other. From his side, because of biasness, anybody is total devotee without ego, he helps serves them. Whoever little bit also becomes egoistic, कोई भी हो, भगवान उनको भी छोड़कर जाते हैं. तो उनको न मे द्वेषोस्ति न प्रयः ये भजन्ति तुमाम भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम्. 9th chapter. Then only apichet sudharachara bhajate mananya bhak. That shlokas. Cup. So she came. Then tato visham mananjosna chandra josna yavad bhavade. Then they went on searching till the conspicuous moonlight was there, showing the whole forest. But the moon thoda niche bhi chale aa rahe, to andhera बढ़ रहा था. Then tama pravishta malakshya, seeing that the darkness is growing, tato nivavrudustriyaha. From that forest they came back. Where? Tan manaska. Now this is the highest shloka of Bhagavatam entire. This is the only shloka. Sometimes we try to quote, we don't remember all the shloka. 3-4 बार ये आता है पूरा भागवत में. What is that? Tan manaskaha. Their minds are soaked in devotion to him. Tad alapaha. They're talking about him and him and him alone. Tad vicheshtaha. All the chestas they do as if of acting him. Tad atmikaha. They become one with him in their ego. There's no more individuality. Their aham also totally dissolved in the chittam, chintana Bhagavan. This is called actually samadhi sthiti, where aham is gone. So then what happened? Tad gunaneva gayandyaha. Singing is great, grand, glorious gunas. Na atma agarani sasmaruhu. Neither the house, nor the body, nor the anything they remembered. They forgot. This is samadhi sthiti. तन्मनस्कास्तदालापाः तद्विचेष्टास्तदात्मिकाः तद्गुणानेव गायन्त्यः न आत्मागाराणि सस्मरुः. Neither घर nor the sharira, nothing they remember. In this way, Punah Pulinam Agatya came to the banks of Yamunaji, Kalindyaha, Krishna Bhavanaha. In their heart, nothing but Krishna was there. Samavetaha. Seated together, Jaguhu Krishnam started singing about Krishna, his glories, tad agamana kankshitaha, waiting for his arrival. You search anywhere, you will not find him. Sit at one place and meditate for him, contemplate for him, express your devotion, then he only can come. So is Janatji Dev Janai. Only they can see him whom he reveals himself. So they cannot how can you and I do the searching of God? It is He only out of His Karuna Kripa that reveals to us. So they started singing that most beautiful Gopika Gitam is that Jayati Tedikam Janmana Vraja Shayata Indira Shashwadatrahi Daita Drusyatam Dikshu Tavaka Tvai Dhruta Savah Tvam Vichinvate. All these shlokas tomorrow we'll see. Sarvam Krishna Arpanam. Iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapuranam Bharam Samhitam Dashmakanda Purvada Rasa Kridayam Krishnanvesham Namatrimshodhyaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Bhagavata Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Suta Sharanam Mama, Sri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Narada Sharanam Mama, Sri Kumara Sharanam Mama, Sri Brahma Sharanam Mama, Sri Vishnu Sharanam Mama, Sri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Sri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Om Mukhaṁ Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkrupātamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam Swarge Satye Cha Kailase Vaikunte Nastyayam Rasaha Atapibantu Sadbhagyaha Mama Munchata Karhichita Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Om यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरह अकातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमतितितीर्षतां तमोन्धं संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. ओम श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं द्वादश स्कंदः. ओम आभासश्च यतश्चाध्यवसेयते स आश्रयः परं ब्रह्म परमात्मेति जप्यते. अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः. श्रीशुक उवाच. Friends, by God's grace, we are trying through the study of Shastras to know what to be reached as our goal and to know what to do as the means. And also all the techniques adapted for gathering the resources required. And also to know how when any of the inner and outer weaknesses or pitfalls happen, how to again restand. Or also whenever in any size the obstacles come, how we have to negotiate through them, keeping focused like the river on the ocean as it moves, never ever stopping with all the en route obstacles. When the small pebbles come, it just throws it away. Little bigger stones come, it breaks them. Little more bigger boulders come, it goes above them. If there's a big mountain sort of thing comes, it just goes negotiating with that, moves, never stops in its journey till it reaches its destination called ocean. In the same way, through the study of all Shastras, we have to be convinced about the goal to be reached, the path to be followed, the resources required to be gathered, the planning, systematic execution of planning with resources, and then any of the temptations, weaknesses, how to get protected from them, and also any of the troubles, difficulties, obstructions come, how to negotiate. And thus fully on the focus on our own sadhana is the purpose of our study of all Shastras. And then may we pray to God, Guru Parampara, to bless us with this vision. As we were at length talking in the morning also, in which talk I don't remember, I think Vishnu Sahasranam only for 30-25 minutes. 35 minutes only introduction. Exhaustively the topic. Now I can't remember even one word. That was that mood, that time that has spoken. Now I don't remember. Even in iota also. That shows that it was the Lord who speaks through us. We are not there. You are just like you forget, I also forget. Everything. So, through the time spent in the study of Shastras, slowly we have to check in ourselves as to how much of the knowledge about the Tattva came, how much of the glory of the Tattva is accepted in us. Therefore, how much of our desire to possess that Tattva is becoming stronger in us. Accordingly, how much our sadhana is becoming not restless but relentless at every cost, price, and difficulty. If these are happening, then we are on the path. And it is in our choice only. It is in our own effort. Helpers are the Guru, the Shastra, the Satsanga, and our prayers to Bhagavan, His grace. But karna prayatno humko. What we say is this human beautiful life of ours, especially these few years where we have studied and we are going to study, may they not go wasted without giving us a push towards our goal in the path. These occasions, such opportunities may come again and again in future life. Good. Let the God bless us for it. Anyway, we are praying. But what are we doing now? That is important. Goal will come in the future. That always we should know. But the sadhana should be done in the present. Our drushti should be in the present. That is today. That is now what I am doing. Now what I am doing alone counts. The one who can encash now for the divine is very soon reaching the divine. Now only again. The one who says not now, then never ever. So are we becoming that way oriented towards our sadhana, gearing up? At least are these thoughts we are entertaining? Are entertaining us that I must every moment be in sadhana so that not even a moment opportunity is wasted in my journey towards Him. At least this thought are we getting? Oh Lord, reduce my sleeping hours, reduce my intelligent hours in the worldliness. May I become more focused, more deep, more consistent in my sadhana. I just want to have what is that Satyam Jnananta Brahma? Yo Veda Nitam Guhayam Parame Vyoman. You just assured Sahastate Sarvan Kamansaha. What are you talking? All experiences experienced at one go. How wonderful it must be. And you say it is in my own heart. I want to search it out. Please bless me, Bhagavan. Enough of that avidya maya with which you are pulling me out. Take me, push me, give me vidya maya and push me inside. Let me discover you as myself in me. This way we have to become day in and day out relentless. Then only our study is becoming meaningful. After this type of tadap for few lives only, slowly Bhagavan gives us Parama Viveka and Paravairagya. Morning we will see tomorrow. Today we have seen Satudhirakala Nerantarena. Tomorrow we will see Satkara Sevita Dudabumehi. Then comes Ki Dushta Anushravika Vishavitrutasna Vasikara Sanya Vairagyam Tat Param Purushakyata Gunavaitrishnam. These Vairagyas Bhagavan will give us. Then only, without any frustration, without any pullings back, in a beautiful manner, we can do this. Like when you attend a camp, spiritual, or any picnic, spiritual trip. Every 10 minutes, the phone is coming and they are troubling you up on the phone. Papa, ye kidhar hai, wo kidhar hai, or other. Everyone. Your whole yatra, you may go to Kashi and take bath in Ganga, Vishwanath Darshan, but your mind is in the samsara. Just imagine that all these are not there. Means phone खराब हो गया या ट्रेन से हाथ में से नीचे गिर गया Or why talk negatively, positively? You told them they had agreed 10 days in your trip. Nobody called you, disturbed you. Every place, temples you are visiting, so beautiful. Kitna anand aayega. In the same way, by God's grace through Viveka, when Vairagya comes in us, our journey, sadhana, whether it is japa, puja, upa, एक चीज हमको इतना आनंद देगा. No, we want to do it, but we are not able to. Vairagya is not there. Therefore, some other raga or desha toward things or beings is continuously pulling us. बैठते तो ध्यान के लिए, लेकिन जाता माइंड कहाँ, हम सबको बताइए. इट्स ऑन ऑटोबायोग्राफी ऑफ एवरीवन. With God's grace, we should transcend all that. When our tadup for the Paramatma Anubhuti and Darshana, just now we studied, no, Gopikaon ka, tan manaska, tadalapa, tatchintaha. That's why when we become, that is the minimum qualification. And that should be maintained till Bhagavan is obtained. Not left for any reason. Like that brahmacharis, when they have churned and brought that Agni out of those cups, how they carefully protect it and take it to the Yajna Kunda and offer all those dry twigs for it to get blazed up. In the same way, we have to, even little of the sadhana we are able to do, good qualities we get, glimpses of that knowledge, we have to protect those small little flames and see to it that it grows, not quenched or removed or quieted. Ji Hamara, dhyan se. Then the highest sensitivity is equal to highest sadhana, wherein we are not giving chance even to a little Shabda Sparsha, saying that they are disturbing my ekagrata, they are disturbing my prema to my Lord, they are disturbing my chintana. They instead of creating, they are instead of helping me in doing Vritti Nirodha, new Vrittis are forming. Neither yoga I am able to do, na anasakti karma yoga I am able to do, nor I am able to do bhakti, nor jnana. Therefore, I will not. This sensitivity is sadhana. That thing should come to us. इवन सांस अंदर लेना बाहर छोड़ना में हमारे साधना का विघ्न होना चाहिए. ऐसा भावना में सांस में रुक गया, यू रीच भगवान. उतना सेंसिटिव. Highest thing we spoke, we know. But we have to aim at highest. Then only at least little lower we can achieve. May this happen. We have spent good time of 3 years. Those who are so regular, I am talking about them, including myself. Bhagavan, please, please bless us. Take all the wealth away from us. Take everything you want as a price or cost if you want. But let we people, whoever are willing. I'm not forcing on anyone. I'm asking for myself. Let me be on the path with so much highest level of sensitivity that nothing is left out of sadhana what is to be done, and no obstruction should come to me. Please help. That's how we have to pray. Okay. Now, in this Bhagavata Purana Dhyanam, a good time spent. We are now into the last skandha, 12th. Name is Ashraya Skandha. What is Ashraya? Abhasa Nirodha Yataha Cha Adhyavasiyate. Sa Ashraya. That from where the entire world's projection and rejection of the projection is based on. Is it not? On the snake rope only, the imagination of the snake is there. And on the rope only, the disappearance of the snake is there. So rope is abstract. That is called Ashraya. That is called Paramatma. Let us find our Ashraya in Him. Yesterday, the day before, exhaustively we talked about this Ashrayatva. In devotion, Ashraya to Bhagavan is growing and all Ashraya is giving up. That is called Ananyata. Ananyata is that wherein in practice level, there is no other thought other than God. In the experience level, I myself also am not there as other than God. तस्मिन् अनन्यता तद्विरोधिषु उदासीनता च अन्याश्रयाणां त्यागः अनन्यता. These are all great sentences regarding bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti. May we all get that one. Now, while by their grace only we are studying, came to the Ashraya Skandham. In that first chapter, we saw all the kings of Kaliyuga are described. In the second chapter, the Kali Dharmas, Kali Lakshanas are shown, only to tell us to be very careful. So that was shown much before the Kali became more prevalent. That Satreta, Dwapara was ending, Kali was entering. So that time, whoever have studied Bhagavata, they might have quickly entered into Bhakti Jnana and reached Bhagavan. Whoever have not done that became inadvertent. Like tsunami या साइक्लोन का हिंट अनाउंसमेंट करते ही जो भाग जाते हैं दे आर सेफ. लाइक जोशी मठ यू कैन सी. नाउ नहीं गए वो लोग डिले किए, देन दे विल बी कॉट अप इन दैट. So to announcement is made in this Bhagavatam at that time only about the Kali's arrival and its Durguna. Those who were sensitive, they might have done sadhana and reached out. Non-sensitive, they allowed Kali to overpower, and that generation only you and I. And you and I also are given Bhagavatam today. We are also told about Kali Lakshanas, and we are also told, like for those people, there was an opportunity to be protected from the Kali wholesale may, because Kali has not overtaken. Today, wholesale may not be possible, but retail may, anybody can buy their different sadhanas, can protect from the Kali. For that sake, these are the Durgunas that happen in the Kali. They are there in the world around. Before eradicating them, eradicate them from within you. And yourself start an institute, or whoever have started institution, through them or with them hands joining, see to it that the Kali doshas are removed and Kruta Treta Sadgunas are brought. Okay? And that is how it is. And you and I, with little Gambhirata, depending on our capacity, power, position, when these Kali Lakshanas which we are studying now, if you see them in the world, we have to respond without reacting. अपने आप को बचाते जाते. This is how the purpose of these mentioning enumeration of these Durgunas of Kali. Kali doshas, Kali Durgunas, Kali Lakshanas, all of that. So yesterday we saw up to the shloka number Nyaya Daurbalyam Panditya Chavalam Vachaha Avritya, 4th verse onwards. From the 5th onwards, we will do the chanting up to 22. Then we will try to study little. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namah Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuranam द्वादश स्कंदः तद्वितीयोऽध्यायः श्री शुकवाच ततश्चानुदिनं धर्मः सत्यं शौचं क्षमादया कालेन बलिना राजन्नङ्क्ष्यन्त्यायुर्बलं स्मृतिः वित्तमेव कलौ नॄणां जन्माचारगुणोदयः धर्मन्यायव्यवस्थायां कारणं बलमेव हि दाम्पत्ये विरुचिर्हेतुः मायैव व्यावहारिके स्त्रीत्वे पुंस्त्वे च हि रतिः विप्रत्वे सूत्रमेव हि लिङ्गमेवाश्रमख्यातौ अन्योन्यापत्ति कारणम् अवृत्त्या न्याय दौर्बल्यं पाण्डित्ये चापलं वचः अनाड्यतैवा साधुत्वे दम्भ एव तु स्वीकार एव चोद्वाहे स्नानमेव प्रसादनं दूरे वार्यैनं तीर्थं लावण्यं केशधारणम् उदरं भरता स्वार्थः सत्यत्वे धार्ष्ट्यमेव हि दाक्ष्यं कुटुम्बभरणं यशोर्थे धर्मसेवनम् एवं प्रजाभिर्दुष्टाभिः आकीर्णे क्षितिमण्डले ब्रह्मविक्षत्रशूद्राणां यो बली भविता नृपः प्रजा हि लुब्धैः राजन्यैः निर्गुणैर्दस्युधर्मिभिः आच्छिन्नदारद्रविणाः यास्यन्ति गिरिकाननं शाकमूलामि क्षौद्र फलपुष्पाष्टिभोजनाः अनावृष्ट्या विनङ्क्ष्यन्ति दुर्भिक्षकरपीडिताः शीतवातातव प्रावृट् इमैरन्योन्यतप्रजाः क्षुत्रुभ्यां व्याधिभिश्चैव सन्तप्स्यन्ते च चिन्तया 30-20 वर्षाणि परमायुः कलौ नृणां क्षीयमाणेषु देहेषु देहिनां कलिदोषतः वर्णाश्रमवतां धर्मे नष्टे वेदपथे नृणां पाषण्डप्रचुरे धर्मे दस्युप्रायेषु राजसो चौर्यानृतप्रथा हिंसा नानावृत्तिषु वै नृषु शूद्रप्रायेषु वर्णेषु छागप्रायासु धेनुषु गृहप्रायेष्वाश्रमेषु यौनप्रायेषु बन्धुषु अणुप्रायास्वोषधीषु शमीप्रायेषु स्थास्नुषु विद्युत्प्रायेषु मेघेषु शून्यप्रायेषु सद्मसु इत्थं कलौगतप्राये जनेतु खरधर्मिणि धर्मत्राणाय सत्त्वेन भगवान् अवतरिष्यति चराचर गुरोर्विष्णोः ईश्वरस्याखिलात्मनः धर्मत्राणाय साधूनां जन्मकर्मापनुत्तये शम्बलग्राममुख्यस्य ब्राह्मणस्य महात्मनः भवने विष्णुयशसः कल्किः प्रादुर्भविष्यति अश्वमाशुगमारुह्य देवदत्तं जगत्पतिः असिना साधुदमनम् अष्टैश्वर्यगुणान्वितः विचरन्नाशुनाक्षोण्यां हयेना प्रतिमद्युतिः नृपलिङ्गच्छदो दस्युनो कोटिशो निहनिष्यति अथ तेषां भविष्यन्ति मनांसि विशतानि वै वासुदेवाङ्गरागाति पुण्यगन्धानिलस्पृशां पौरजानपदां वै हतेषु अखिलदस्युषु तेषां प्रजाविसर्गश्च स्थविष्टः सम्भविष्यति वासुदेवे भगवति सत्त्वमूर्तौ हृदि स्थिते ओम शांति शांति शांति. So up to 4 shlokas we have seen. Lingameva ashrama khyatau. Only the linga dharana chihna is the thing indicates the ashrama. None of them are following the ashrama dharmas. That will be the terrible situation in Kaliyuga. Then Anyonya Apatti Karanam. Even getting the promotions in the ashramas also only by the linga, maybe the reasoning of seniority, etc. No, that great sadhanas at all are seen as criteria. Kari nahi rahe. Is even in the offices everywhere, whether the skills grow or not, but he has become senior, promote him. He is getting promotion in the post, but not in the abilities to perform. In the same way, even in the ashramas also, brahmachari, grastha, sannyasi, the promotions are only on the basis of outer linga and chihna, not inner sadhana. That is what is mentioned here. Okay. Then we saw avrutya nyaya daurbalyam. So nyaya shakha mein log vritti ko they don't do justice, though they are called as justice. Therefore the न्याय की दुर्बलता हो जाती है, अन्याय प्रबल होता है. Okay. Only the injustice keeps on winning unjustifiably. Justice loses the getting of justice. है ना न्याय व्यवस्था. The cinemas and songs and all is अंधा कानून. That in that न्याय देवता आंखों में पट्टी बांधते हैं because she should not see the person. If seen, then biasness happens. Therefore, listen all the evidences and then take the action. That's how the आंखों में पट्टी. But it is proved other way. आंखों में पट्टी बांधना मतलब she is not seeing. Other न्याय देवता whether the person is really culprit or not. Culprits are escaping and the honest people are not getting their justice. That's the meaning of avritya nyaya daurbalyam. Then panditye chapalam vachaha. Without doing deep sadhanas, thoroughly studying with all the logics and parampara, just in chapalata includes very good language, flowery language, lot of humor added, lot of variety of examples given. Is chapalata को ही पांडित्य मान रहे. Actually, Panda in Vedanta is in second chapter it is said, Aham Brahmasmi iti Atmajnanam eva Panda. That Panda hai to usko Pandit कहते. That fundamental Panda is not there, but just Chapalata is there. He is labeled as Panditji. In that, oratory skills are there, examples given are there, the flow of delivery of the lecture, all of that. They are external things. And they're all, you see, it's not mentioned here. But are we not becoming, as I told yesterday, professional speakers? There are thousands of books and articles. How to become an effective speaker to argue and win the arguments or prove your point. अरे यार ये सब संसार है. साधना करने वाले को पंडित कहते हैं. That is absolutely internal, not the outer show off of that I am able to speak. Though speaking abilities are required to impress the people. Yet, we have already seen in Bhagavatam 2-3 times, so clearly it was mentioned, even though in the language, the grammar aspects are absolutely wrong, yet if the theme is Bhagavan, that Vani alone is Vani. And the other Vani, where language, grammar, oration, extra vocabulary, सब कुछ है, but the theme if is not Bhagavan, that speech is waste. We have seen such topics earlier came. So here also, Chapalata eva Panditya. And people vote such speakers and all. where tattva is being spoken, shastra is exhaustively spoken, there they don't go. That I don't want to become any pandita with chapalata, of all learning, speaking skills and all. Baba, उतना हिम्मत हौसला ताकत नहीं है. We are happy at this level of doing the study of Shastra for Swanta Sukhaya. Only one observation is how much of this Shastra Jnanam is entering into me, giving me the conviction about the glorious spiritual goal and inspiring me to take the path. Let us focus on that only. Swanta Sukhaya. Anta Sukh के लिए हमें करना है. ईश्वर इच्छा बाकी है. He gives Pandityam, let him give. If he feels that through some equipments he want to get the work done of doing प्रचार of his Shastra, let him do it. अब जो कोई भी वक्ता लोग हैं उन्हीं के कृपा से होता. Vakta speaks with the krupa of God, whether he got knowledge or not. That is the loss at his level. People take him only as Pandita just because he is speaking without seeing whether he is doing sadhana or not. Therefore, that gives loss to the people. So the Vakta Shrota have hours of satsang only as an entertainment. None of them traveled even an inch also towards the sadhana or divinity. That is what is mentioned here. Okay, Avrutya Nayadorvalyam Panditye Chapalam Vachaha. Then we see in the fifth shloka onwards, we will see now. Anadhyata eva asadutve, sadutve damba evatu, svikara eva cha udvahe, snanam eva prasadanam. So, anadhyata eva asadutve means what? If one is not adhya, means dhanavan. पैसा नहीं है उसके पास, इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? वो साधु नहीं है. Therefore, उसको कहीं भी फंसा सकते हैं. And they cannot run behind courts to pay such a fees to the lawyers. Therefore, they will lose the case only. बहुत सारे लोग जो गया पैसे उसको पाने के लिए कोर्ट में केस डालो, उससे ज़्यादा पैसे जाते हैं, इसलिए वो लोग जाते ही नहीं कोर्ट में. Very terrible. Everywhere it is so. Therefore, if he is not Adhya Dhanavan, he is not Sadhu, means he is a culprit only. The reverse of it is what? If he has got lot of money to throw to the lawyers, judges, wherever, he is a sadhu. Means what? They will see to it that somehow or the other, the case is इधर उधर उल्टा पुल्टा कर दी, या नहीं तो उसको no evidence is dismissed और मुलतवी किया गया, 10 साल के बाद इसकी चर्चा होगी. This is how throw the money, then you can do crime, yet you will not be totally convicted and put behind bars. Don't we see that in today's world? अनाढ़ता असाधु, बेचारा पैसे नहीं है तो वही गलत है. Oh, very painful even to listen that. It is mentioned at that time. 5000 साल पहले बताया. Same thing we see now. है ना? Then who is the sadhu? Then sadhutve damba yavatu. The inside khokla, but outside he is talking the words of sadhutva, wearing all the bhala bhushan of the sadhutva. That damba है, और दम्भ दाम्भिक व्यक्ति को ही लोग साधु मानते. So, the sadhutve dambha evatu. Dambha, hypocrisy. Not necessarily sadhutva, hypocrisy in spiritual parlance. Don't look always such things spiritually. Even in the world, people act to be very good in outside, but inside only so negative, passionate, lusty, greedy. That is called as. दम्भ से लोगों को वो चीट करते हैं. लोग सोचते हैं वेशभूषा भाषा देखकर ये साधु है, धोखा खाते हैं. सो दम्भ के द्वारा साधुत्व का प्रदर्शन करके लोगों को धोखा देना, और जिसके पास पैसे नहीं है वो गलत है, इसलिए उसको हम कुचल सकते हैं. पुट देम एंड पुट ऑल द केसेस ऑन हिम. सी सच ए पावरफुल थिंग. अनाड्यता एव साधुत्वे. No money means you are culprit. Sadhutve dambhayavatu. The one who is hypocrite, he is only taken as sadhu. Just act like a sadhu, then you are sadhu. That's why you can see what a variety of promises are done everywhere while giving the job. हर जगह पे every product के advertisement में यही वही होता है. That's called damba. But we take it as sadhu and go for it. Everywhere the promises made before elections and all, ये सब आपको पता है ही. How many times we might have also spoken outside for our own benefit, the Dhammika words, not having that thing really in our heart. How many times you might have said, I love you to anyone without having any iota of love inside, not even knowing the definition of love, meaning of love. Only outside we said that's dambha, but inside there is no sadhutva. Yet such person is called as sadhu. Sadhutve damba eva. Everything it is. Looking beautiful at the body level, but inside all the diseases only are not even taken bath. This is the meaning of dambika. Dambika, show off. Hypocrisy, showing off. Sadhutva includes being good, being beautiful, being intelligent, all of that. People don't have money, but with some tie suit, good coat, rented from somewhere, they show off. That is called as dambha, but people believe it. That's called, they think that he is sadhu. Sadhu in sense, in that context, he is good, he is rich. सो मीठा बोलना, अंदर मिठास नहीं रहना, वो दम्भ. लोग उनको रियली अच्छा बंदा मानते हैं. So too, richness is not there, but wearing some good kapda borrowed from somewhere, seeing that people believe that he is really great or rich. So too, all everywhere. I can't give you hundreds of examples there, though they are in the mind. है ना, big big advertisements are done. Come to this hotel for this food. वहाँ जाके kitchen में देखो, all the rotten things they make. That's what sadhutve dambha. Dambha is advertisement. And seeing the ad, we all run. फ्रॉम स्पिरिचुअल स्टैंड पॉइंट देखा जाए तो पूरे विश्व में है तो शून्यता, लेकिन दिन ब दिन लोग, मनुष्य लोग, with their misused intellect, how much they are putting that empty Vishwa in their glittering cover of advertisements and appearances. We are all getting lost in it day in and day out. पहले जमाने में कोई खाने की चीज दुकान में बेचते थे ना, उसको देखने में इतना गंदा होता था, खाने को मन ही नहीं होता. लेकिन खाओ तो अच्छा होता है, बिकॉज दे मेक विथ लव एंड ऑल, बट देखने में ठीक नहीं. आई गॉट इट जस्ट फ्यू डेज बैक, समवेयर आई वेंट, देखने में ठीक नहीं था वो, फिर भी देखेंगे करके आई टुक वन सैंपल, इट वाज सो टेस्टी. एंड टुडेज वर्ल्ड, एवरीथिंग दिखावे के लिए, सो ब्यूटीफुल, इट इज कलर्ड, इट इज पैक्ड एंड ऑल, बट इनसाइड द थिंग इज 50 रुपए दे के एक वेफर्स का पैकेट आप लेते हो, उसमें आधा आलू के ही चिप्स होते हैं, एक आलू भी नहीं. And that is so much of chemicals and what you call them, preservatives and all, such a horrible, harmful things to our stomach, etc. But sadhutve damba evacha, you love that packing, you love all that thing. A good hi-fi hotel, a 5-star, you go there, you don't see other. So is tarah se, and millions of examples. And in choosing the friends also, just look like sadhu, then you are carried away. But that sadhu in that person is dambha. And those boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever they call, they fall in love by seeing the outer things, think that sadhu made for each other. Then they come together married. उसके बाद फिर originality comes out. राक्षस की तरह बनते दोनों. In this way, hundreds of examples. Sadhutve dambha evacha. Third one is what? In that स्वीकारे एव च उद्वाहे. So, what is the meaning of स्वीकारे एव च उद्वाहे? Means just they स्वीकार करते शादी. मतलब the thing which is written 5,000 years back, that stupid thing is happening now. स्वीकारे च एव उद्वाहे, the meaning is what? In the 9 days of marriage they used to do. In that, so many yajna, so many upasanas are done. So much of teaching is done both to the boy and girl how to live a noble life. That is called as the real marriage paddhati. All that is gone. Now, svikare cha udvahe. 10 years back, it was a different definition. Now it has become a worst definition. 10-20 years back, the svikara means registered marriage. Ran away from home, get married, registered, without seeing any of the things behind. Neither in the marriage process there is vidavidana, nor in selection process there is any background or the janma ityadi are seen. That is called as svikara. But that is the criteria enough for vivaha. Abhi svikara che udvahe, the worst thing that has come so fast from the external Western world to India is what? No need even to get married, just to svikara. All that funny living, all that nonsense things they call. See, it is written 5,000 years back. That doesn't mean that because it is in Bhagavatam we have to do it. This is the nonsense that happens. And in all this corporate world of you know all that, so much there. All the dignity, purity, everything is gone. The children staying together, hostels, ये वो क्या क्या nonsense हो रहा है. कलयुग का भयंकरता. Parents don't know, or even if they know, they don't care, and what's happening, we don't know. So स्वीकारे च एव उद्वाहे. And then tiraskare eva, like that. The other religions, कुबुल 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 3 बार कर दिया, हो गया निकाह, कर दिया 3 बार, तलाक तलाक हो गया. स्वीकारे च उद्वाहे, जस्ट रजिस्टर मैरिज, नो वैदिक विधान से विवाह करना. एक्चुअली पहले दोनों फैमिलीज को देखते हैं, then background and so many things. The facial beauty is never seen at all. It is last. Finally, it is not first one. अब तो वही देखते हैं बस. You look good, I look good. We are not good at all. Only we look. Looking is different from being. But they don't being good, but they only look good. That is enough. They trap each other. They think they teach each other, and they know other. Both they cheat each other only. Then starts all tamasha. So from this, what we have to learn is, whenever you get your children married, spend time right from in advance. Look out for such good match that at least they live together for that life period. No, आजकल 6 महीने, 1 साल, 5 साल टूटी जा रही. It has become a trend as if only. This generation is protected. This generation, those who are up to 40 years. अब उससे पहले अभी जो लोग हैं 20 वाले जो शादी करेंगे, उनके लिए सारे हिंट है. स्वीकारे च एव उद्वाहे. Then finally, स्नानम एव प्रसादनम means what? Neatness, cleanness के लिए स्नानम. Taking snanam is the purity. The other things that after snanam, one has to do the japa, one has to do the upasana, one has to do the yagni agadi, with which the mana, buddhi, antakarana, all of them have to be purified. With that purified antakarana, you have to go into the world, serving the world as God. All is not there. But take bath, you are pure. For becoming pure, they take bath. Earlier, they take bath for the yagna aga upasana adi, and after taking bath, do upasana yagna aga, then only they feel the inner purity, then they conduct the day's schedule. See how much clearly. आजकल ऐसे ही है. बस स्नान कर दिया, हो गया. How many of your children after snanam going to the puja mandiram doing pranams and all? Even Brahmana families I am asking. किधर? You yourself don't do. Only wife does because she attends some satsang in TV. कोई महात्मा को गुरु मानते हैं लोग, थोड़ा सा करते हैं बस. बाकी लोग सुबह उठते ही लिक्विड स्पिरिचुअलिटी, नो सॉलिड स्पिरिचुअलिटी. And seeing that the children also learn it. Please do this to your children, grandchildren. आज ही बताओ, सबसे पहले सुबह उठ के करना है स्नान. स्नान के सबसे पहले करें जप पूजा. That 45 to 1 hour they have to give that all for the God in the morning after the bath. The remaining, ठीक है, your study, your work and all. I don't think any one of you who are attending my classes from 3 years, मेरे को आपके ऊपर ही शक है. नहीं तो आप मैसेज करो. Every day they must do. Otherwise, स्नानमेव हि प्रसादनम. Okay? Only prasadam is purification. नहा लो, हो गया बस. Only शरीर शुचि, only शुचि. मन बुद्धि का कुछ नहीं. And the most worst of the thing, as I told you a year back, सुबह सुबह उठना नहीं होता. Therefore, the Rakshasi mummies really coming from Egypt, they take bath in night only. And subah, in that nighty and all the third class dress, with that only they make food for the husband or the children. And वही useless खाना खा के वो भी राक्षसी बनते. Because she can't get up in the morning. They give children also bath night only. Then सुबह उनको ड्रेस में ऑटो में बिठाया, वो बंदा गएगा, जाए स्कूल, वो सोता रहेगा वो दिन भर. सुबह एक घंटे एक बात अभी लेता हूँ. अरे यार ऐसे कैसे होगा वो? टोटल कल्चर, ट्रेडिशन, प्योरिटी, डिविनिटी, एवरीथिंग भ्रष्ट हो गया. इफ इट ऑल हैपनिंग इन योर फैमिली, चेंज इट. दैट्स द आइडिया. जो सुन रहे हैं उन्हीं को हम बता सकते. Is it not? Thank God we were trained in our childhood, also in Gurudev's Charana. No day without our 2 baths and immediately after bath, Deeparadhana and Puja. From last so many decades. That's what is protecting us. Except in long travels, etc. Always. Clear? Then comes next one. Dhurevaryenam tirtham lavanyam keshadharanam udaram bharata swartaha satyatve dharshyamevahi. So Dhurevaryenam tirtham. You mean spend thousands of rupees and go such a long distance and go to that Tirtha Yatra and consider it as Tirtham, and they don't understand that Taranam happens only by serving parents at home or in the house only. Put the mandiram and do everyday puja. ये नहीं साल में एक बार ऐसी यात्रा करके आएंगे, हो गया सारा पुण्य. And in the house fighting with parents and all, neglecting them, going far off to a temple. अरे आपके घर में माता पिता के रूप में भगवान है. In Kaliyuga, they don't consider Mata Pita, Pratyaksha Daivam. They go once in a while to long place. Here, Dure Vari Ayana means what? So it's a fashion. Yearly I go to Tirupati, yearly I go to that. Only to boast of and get that laddu which has become so costly and so small and no taste. जो लोग बना रहे बनवा रहे उनका मन उसमें दिखता है. Charm is gone in Tirupati laddu because of the management, and they know it. And if somebody tells, they become angry and they question us and all. So we will not talk. क्या करें? प्रभु को प्रार्थना करेंगे भगवान को. So idea is what? Going once in a while to these temples is itself a spirituality. That's all. अरे यार ऐसा नहीं होता वो. Every day माता पितृ पूजा at home. Every day in your own puja mandir according to your own sampradaya, your kula devata, ishta devata, guru upadesha devata, upasanas we have to do. That will make us cross the ocean of the inner samsara of the negativities of Kali Durunas. No, Dure Varyayanam Tirtham. And then Lavanyam Keshadharanam means what? Dure Varyayanam means neither worshipping parents nor the Guru nor the elders at home. Guru and elders में ऐड करो अलग पेरेंट्स. उनको नहीं करते हुए कहीं जा रहे बस. Next one, Lavanyam Keshadharanam means what? Just have the Keshadharanam and that is Saundaryata. No concern at all about the purity of the inner beauty, the beauty of the inner personality. How clearly written, Lavanyam Keshadharanam. At that time it is written. And in each country you will see different type of hairstyle. हमारा no hairstyle. गयो. भगवान सेठ देर है तो नाटक करेगा, निकाल ही लेते हैं. ले लिया उन्होंने. Keshadharanam includes all the makeup, June cup and all. Outer beauty is valued. One thing he has written, you have to understand it includes everything. So many types of aerobics, anaerobics, yogas, diet control, naturopathy consultation. Doing that, only outer lavanya people are concerned about, not the inner personality beauty. That's the point here. Lavanya means saundaryam. Keshadharana means external appearance, starting from the head to the nails. इनर सद्गुणों का इनर सौंदर्य, व्यक्तित्व सौंदर्य, like हनुमान जी का सुंदरकांड. Outside is only Vanara, but how come his story is called as Sundara Kanda? Because he is Sundara from inside. He is bhakti, jnana, is dasya bhava, is seva bhava. All that is inner beauty. In Kali Yuga अंदर के ब्यूटी को देखा ही नहीं जाता. खुद ही मेंटेन करते नहीं और दूसरों का भी देखते नहीं. बस केश साधनम, आउटसाइड लुकिंग गुड, वेल ड्रेस्ड, जीन्स इन दैट, गयो बस लास्ट. एंड ड्यूरिंग द मैरिज तो क्या क्या लावण्यम करते बाबा. आई हर्ड सडनली कि 50,000 या 1 लाख लेते हैं वो दुल्हन को सजाने के लिए. आई ये सब आयास को इतनी गंदी है वो, क्यों शादी कर रहे हैं कि इसको 1 लाख लग रहा है 1 घंटे के तैयारी के लिए. एंड देन दे आर देयर इन द फोटोज. मैं तो हमेशा हैरान होता हूँ, ये लड़की कहाँ गई जिसके साथ शादी होना था और किसी को बिठाया. नहीं स्वामी जी, ये वही, ये वो कहा है, उसका चेहरा तो पूरा बदल ही गया. हित्वा अन्यथा रूपम स्वरूप व्यवस्थी नहीं है, वो स्वरूप छोड़कर अन्यथा रूप में बैठी है. So lavanyam kesha dharanam. Kesha dharanam is all that. Variety of hairstyle, makeup style, all of that. That's the beauty. That's what people are so became sthula to see the outer beauty of the skin, which how much ever you maintain, how long it will stay. The other day, yesterday only I was listening to men were talking in this floor, in this somewhere. हाँ 10 दिन के बाद I take head bath. पहले लिया तो सारा कलर चला जाएगा. I was talking. I was doing my japa and walking. So सुनाई दिया. So lavanyam kesha dharanam. Next one. Udaram bharata swarthaha. Therefore, he purushartha is only filling the belly. Swartha means purushartha कहते हैं इधर. Only udaram bharata. Somehow or other I have to fill my belly, fulfill my desires. That is the purushartha. That means only kama purushartha is the goal. For that earn the money artha purushartha. धर्म की बात ही नहीं और मोक्ष तो और दूर की बात. In your friends and club circle with whom you met thousands of times, how many times you talked about dharma and moksha? Batao? Only artha and kama. You throw party, you catch party, you enjoy it, but no dharma and moksha. That's the meaning of udaram bharata swartaha. Then satyatve dharshtamevachi means what? Whoever is strongly telling by hitting the table, he is correct. Even other fellow is saying truth, but if he says softly spoken, nobody listens to him. This is in the beginning said as dhatte dhairye tu yodhiman. जो दो स्ट्रांगली बोलता है वो जोर से वही सत्य. मैं कह रहा हूं ना करके चिल्ला के. But the softly speaking what is truth, others don't accept. These are the ways Kaliyuga ke Durguna. Some more are there. We will see them tomorrow. Tomorrow we will see even that Kali Bhagavan's avatara when it happens and all. Sarvam Krishnarpanamom Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namo Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki jai. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Om Bhurvo Swaha Tatsavitravarianyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo न प्रचोदयात्. प्राणाय पानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पणं ब्रह्महविर् मध्य मध्यामृतपान उत्तरावोष्णवस्तपाद प्रक्षालना जमुना तांबूला नीराजना. ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य मोहन कृष्ण बाल गोपाल वेणुगान लोल कृष्ण वेदांत वेद्य नवनीत चौर. ओम गीता परम पार्थ सारद्रूप कृष्ण सर्वमंगल सद्गुरु. ओम न तत्र सूर्योपास हेमा विद्योपान तमेव भान वसवा नारायणाय द्वारा ब्रह्मादिव्यो ब्रह्मैदोकं ब्रह्मलोकाय गुरु प्रसाद आसत सीताराम. बोल श्री परब्रह्म भगवान की जय. श्रुति माता की जय. कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. भागवत महापुराण की जय. वेद व्यास समस्त भागवताचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद. ओम समस्त श्रोता साधक भक्त सेवा उपासक गण की जय. जिज्ञासु गण की जय. Thank you. Let us study our Adhyatma Ramayanam also for some time. We will start, I think, the new chapter today. Thank you. Om Sri Krishnaya Namaha. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Krishna Avatara is over.